friends.
Hope you are all having an alright night out there, joining us for a little bit of good times today on Wildcard Wednesday.
And it's arms! Arms. I'm gonna send notification out once I grab the YouTube URL. It's weird because the stream URL is shorter than the channel URL.
Go figure, right?
Weird.
Maybe they reuse them for the streams and there's only so many active at one time, so it doesn't matter as much.
Maybe.
But I see some people popping on in there. Hello and welcome to the stream here today. Glad to have you with us, friends. We've just got a couple of minutes before the ping goes out for the start of the event, and then we are going to have 2 hours of ARMS gameplay coming your way. And if one of you out there should happen to be wondering, how can I participate in this thing? Well, you've got friend codes listed right there on stream next to our names. Those are the hosts for today's event. And we would be very happy to accept a friend request from any of you out there and get you plugged in for the event here to join in with us. Looks like we've got 8 people already and the event hasn't even kicked off yet. Good thing we know our way around starting up extra lobbies. Looks like we're losing Mimo. They'll be back, I'm sure.
People are definitely hyped. Let us know if there's anything up with the audio. We're still adjusting a bunch of our stream settings.
Yep, and as soon as we get the ping for the stream out there, I imagine we'll get more people sliding on in here. Just a couple of minutes before kickoff. Chat is a little quiet right now, but that's all right. People are getting themselves settled, ready to find some good times here. We are already up to 9 users in this lobby. Well, 10, but 9 accounts in this lobby. 9 different consoles already connected. We can host as many as we need to. We can probably get upwards of 40 or so people in here at a given time if we try hard enough. But right now we are just waiting on that timer to count down and for the notice to get out, and we will be moving ahead with this.
Hopefully my computer will stop working out. It's being a little weird and it wasn't letting me type on Discord. So if you're wondering where I went, that was where.
Alright, I think I see the ping coming out here, so that means it is time to get this party started. We are starting as Giant asking over in the Discord chat, and we are starting right now because the ping has gone.
Oh, and Coconut hasn't seen us since Mixer got oofed.
Yeah, but hey, welcome back, Coconut Boy. Glad to have you with us again. I know we are still working through the growing pains of getting adjusted to a new broadcasting station here. Right now, still playing on YouTube and on Twitch at the moment. I see you are joining us from over in the YouTube side of things. Much appreciated to have you popping in here today. Oh, now let's see if I can play from over here. Seated a little bit different from normal. Ah, right. No, that's fair.
Yeah, we're still adjusting our stream setup. Trying to revamp some things.
There we go. That'll get me the distance I needed here. Oh, wrong direction. I am definitely going to need to change my seat posture here.
So many adjustments.
It's all good, though. I see I am getting wishes to succeed from the chat, though, and I appreciate those. There we go. That's fine by me. I'll take a little bit of damage.
Interesting standoff.
There we go. Got to get that knockdown there. Oh, dang it. That was a little gutsy of me. And that's going to be me paying for it. I really definitely need to adjust my seating here. This is not going to work out. Yeah, I cannot sit that far away. That's not going to work. All right, let's move on in here. Starlight Animations, welcome to the stream. How you doing over there? And Squiddy, you, I don't care. We have done everything we can to switch things. Thanks for letting us know every time we kick off, but you might need to refresh it.
The notification was wrong is all, but...
Hey there, Sensei Gamer. How you doing out there
Hello,
tonight?
Friends.
Hopefully you are having a good one so far. I'd like to hope all of you out there are having a good one so far. It's going all right over here. We are still adjusting to a whole lot of things. I know we are getting audio issues galore right now. Switching over to a new platform here. Working stuff out. We've been trying to get a feel for what it is that Twitch and YouTube actually want from our settings, and it's a bit of a struggle sometimes. But we're going to make it work one way or another. Now, if you're interested in joining in with us for the fun, swing on in here and give us some good times. All you need to do is send a friend request to one of those codes listed on the bottom of your stream right now. We'll be glad to accept that and get you plugged in for some good fun. Goomba apparently struggling with Twitch over there. I understand. You take care of yourself, Goomba. We'll see you around. Let's see, what is... Oh, Literary, getting out of the way of that rush. Thank goodness for that. You did not need to eat a rush right about there. Now, I can't say I recognize Mr. Adol over here. This is a new one by me. Not sure if someone in the chat happens to know who this is, but if you're listening, hello. Glad to see a new name in an event here. Getting down real close to the wire here now. Oh, and the grab from off screen will be just enough to give it to Giant. That coil did not have a play that would result in a win, but they had to do what they could.
I tried.
Starlight, I feel you on that front. I like settling in on a nice stream somewhere to watch a game, even if I can't necessarily play it. So hopefully you enjoy your time hanging out with us here tonight, even if you don't have a game of your own for it. And it looks like we are at 10 in this lobby, but I think our second host already swung on out for lobby number 2. If you are trying to join in and the lobby is full, let us know. We should have a second lobby available with False King as our host. If that one is also full, by all means, just let us know. We will make more space.
Otherwise known as Green Luigi on Discord. What is Maine doing? He doesn't even have a T-bird.
I don't know.
I don't even know him.
Did you ever really know Maine?
I mean, I must not have.
Tough to shoot people off target with these weapons. All right, yeah, this is going a little rough here today. That's all right. We're still settling in.
Yeah, I am still dealing with double audio at the moment because I haven't turned my litmus test of the stream off.
Oh, geez, I wouldn't be able to play at all.
Yeah, that's why. If you're wondering why I'm playing so badly, that's why.
But good job pulling that one back from the brink. Oh boy.
Our audio is okay right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Just wanted to double check because we had to reset a couple audio settings. So, by the way, the friend request did get responded to.
Well, that's good. Glad to hear it.
People should be able to join if False King's lobby fills up. Then we will be sure to make some more space. I'm sure we can adopt a host out of this lobby.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of people on staff here who I'm sure will be glad to lend a hand. Yeah, Coconut Boy, we have no idea why it still says that. We have done everything we can to fix it.
I went to the stream dashboard, and the stream dashboard says ARMS, so I don't know, man.
So, you guys...
I'm gonna guess it's a restream issue, but we won't be doing restream for too much longer. So... Sora says he will try to fix it. Thank you, Sora. He does have the permissions to do that thing.
Alright, I need to actually pay attention to the match and not to the stream chat here for just a moment.
Yeah, we got it covered. Oh, Main. That's so kind just to not use T-Bird because he knows we don't like it. Well, that was very kind of you, Main, and I appreciate you going a little easy on us at the start of the stream.
Yep, that's about everything I could do there. Excuse... Interesting. That is not how that timing should have worked out. But, so be it. Such is life. Not sure how that didn't get me out of range.
Yeah, not much.
I'm not getting any rush inputs.
That's not good.
All right. Yeah, it's whatever.
Back out and
no, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's all good. And it looks like we are down to 9 in the first lobby. Oh, there it is. Imposter popping back in.
Came back.
Just had a disconnect there.
It happens.
All right, there we go. We've got reports. It's good.
Thank you.
Apparently, switching it on our end, not good enough. You can't change it if you're the owner. You have to be one of the moderators, apparently.
But like I was doing it from the Casual Arms account.
I know. It's weird. Yeah, Squiddy, I really would appreciate some sort of a in-game notice for us to be aware if a lobby was full. That way you could just avoid having to click on it. You could click on a different one instead. Can't help but wonder who this is. I'm beginning to think this is not Mimo, though.
Doesn't feel like Mimo.
This feels a lot more like some other people that I remember playing with here. I'm blanking on the name. Bengals? Is Bengals our double fun chuck guy?
Yeah, Bengals. This doesn't feel like Bengals either, though. Bengals is usually far more aggressive.
And usually plays exclusively Kid Cobra, right?
No, I think it's just the double chucks that are Bengals. Gash is our double Cobra.
Gash is the double Cobra chuck. Yep. Cobra double chuck guy.
Alright, you're gonna not give me my dash inputs?
Alright, it looks like we are full at the moment, so the question that I have out there is, Cocovet and GM Tom, I see you are in here in the lobby with us. Can either of you take over on screenshots for us? If you could, please let us know. We are going to need to start up lobby number 3 and want to get that done as soon as possible.
Yeah, so if somebody can take over in our lobby, then we'll just back out and be lobby 3. I suppose we could bug Maine or Sora too, but I think Coco or Tom more likely.
I don't know. Well, looks like both of them were in a match at the moment, so I am going to hold us on the backside here so it doesn't matchmake us, so we can get our questions answered.
Okay, GM Tom confirmed.
Alright, there we go. We're going to slide on out and start up lobby number 3 then.
It is hopping out here.
It sure is, as it should be on a fantastic Wednesday. Alright, lobby number 3 is open and rolling.
Yeah, we keep getting that lobby 3 point lately. Maybe we should be putting more hosts on here.
Well,
we
that's
did
just...
put both of us on in this host this.
We did put both of us on here as hosts this time, and we can split if we absolutely need to, but for now, we are just having a good time. We're going to keep it moving. And we will take everybody we get. Already 4 people in this lobby who weren't in the last one. Good luck to anyone out there who is playing today and can hear me talking.
Hello, friends.
I hope you can find your fun tonight.
I know I'm quieter, but... I have a less powerful voice.
I know I'm out of range. I don't know why I'm still punching over there. That was a bad punch. Okay, barely got that charge up in time. It's very tense in here right now. You are absolutely right.
Oh, that's satisfying, landing a Russian coil. Her movement is by far the best in the game, though it is very difficult to learn.
There we go. All right. Whew.
Laxism really wanted a piece of you there.
Lackism absolutely wanted a piece of me there. Going invisible, sliding on in. I managed to find an opening, though, and I'm all right with that.
You even get to finish with a mask. So exciting.
Hey, there we go. We got everyone piling on in here. And again, just to let anybody know who is out there watching us today, if you don't already know us and you haven't played in one of our events, want to let you know these are public events. We have 3 lobbies active right now and can make more if we need to.
Yeah, and anybody who wants to play, just look at the friend codes on the bottom of your screen and that marquee down there. Or slightly above the marquee. I forget how our layout is right now. But bottom of your screen, All you have to do is add them, and they will add you back, and then you'll be able to join.
Yeah, Lackism, if we need to, we'll go to 7 lobbies. Sure, if we
7
get like
lobbies,
60
wow.
plus people in here, we'll make it work.
That would be nutty if we had 60 people at the same time.
Oh. But I'm going to throw the question out there to those of you who are playing with us or those who are just hanging out in the chat.
My teammate knocked me out.
Let us know about let us know about what you think on ARMS. Is ARMS a game that you love, that you play a lot of? Is it maybe something sitting on your shelf collecting dust, or something that you might want to play if you got a hold of it? If you do play it or you just watch it, let us know what your favorite part of the game is. Love to have conversations about the games we love out here.
I couldn't get out of that. I was trying.
ARMS is nice, says Gachette. Well, you are absolutely right. Matt's daddy's saying the same. Definitely underrated, says Squiddy. You know, I can see some truth in that for sure. It is a game that got a lot of praise when it first came out, but, you know, as time went on, turned into something of a forgotten gem by a lot of people.
Oh yeah, but there are a lot of people that still love it, and I've seen in plenty of places when people see the game getting some love, they appreciate that, even if they don't touch it so much anymore.
I know we are hoping to keep playing this game for years to come, if everything goes well, and hopefully even if things don't go well, we'll still be here playing ARMS one way or another. You know, Squiddy, I'm not sure about that. People keep saying that ARMS needed to release at a time when it wouldn't have been competing with Splatoon and with Smash Bros. And stuff like that, but, like, if you waited longer, people, I think, would have already been settled in those games and just wouldn't have picked it up at all.
No, I think the biggest argument was that it should have been a launch title for the Switch.
Oh, well,
I suspect
okay,
it may
yeah.
have intended to be, like, earlier on, but since the Switch came out, like, a couple months before. Lackism doesn't know what ARMS is. Well, I'm sure after you've
Never played it in your life.
a little bit longer, you might understand what is an ARM.
I've been playing it for years. I still have no idea what an ARM is.
I mean, do any of us really? Like, what on earth is going on here?
Do any of us really know things?
Free will is a simulation. Or something like that. What's the line Marina has? In Splatfest.
Oh, I thought for sure that was going to stop on the tube.
See, Starlight feels like Nintendo will do something bigger with ARMS one day. Yeah, I'd like to think that. I think it's a great game, and like getting a rep in Smash was super cool.
Ah.
Appreciating Min Min. Then we've had some official tournaments between Nintendo and Battlefy working together.
And Sora, if you continue on with the "this is not your day" train out here after a round like that, well, we're just going to have some words is what we're going to have.
Well, what do you mean, Squid? It was a couple days from Splatoon 2? What? There was like a month and a half between the two games.
Yeah, there was plenty of time.
It was a couple days. Oh, boo. I'm not good at
GM Tom going back for the Fightocalypse, saying 2017 was a bad year to release a brand new fighting game. And you know, I'm not sure on that.
My understanding, it still did pretty well.
It did great, and I'm not sure that like changing factors in any of those kinds of situations would have necessarily done better. I've definitely seen plenty of talk implying that there are better ways to do it, but, like, the game seems, by all accounts, to have done really well. Zelor is just fishing for Rush here at this point. That seems pretty clear. And yet not using it, apparently.
Yeah, I was curious about that, because mine's gonna break his shield.
Yeah. That's alright. I'm sure he'll find a way to use it at some point along the way. And that should lock it in for you. Locking down that round of hoops.
Oh,
Solid.
I was not paying attention.
It didn't matter. Arms deserves a second opportunity, says Gachette. Well, Arms is still here.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we don't need an Arms, too. We have Arms. We can still play it whenever we want.
There is still Arms getting played. There are still people supporting this game. We're out here doing the best we can to support this game on the Casual Arms network here. And I am glad to see it still getting played. A story mode.
A story mode. Yeah, I would be so down for that.
That would be neat. I would definitely be down for a story mode, like a proper story mode. That would be really cool.
I know a theory GM Tom had was having like an ARMS extended edition DLC where they add a couple things in. Oh, no worries, GM Tom. Mostly just cats.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever understood what people are actually talking about with the fight-ocalypse, because I don't think I've ever...
Well, I don't think we were plugged into any of the other fighting games at the time, so...
That sounds fair.
Sounds like it was a
But I don't
rough-
think ARMS was marketed towards fighting game players, if we're
No,
being
it's
really
marketed
honest
towards
about it.
Nintendo people.
Like, there were a lot of fighting games that came out in that time period, but I don't think ARMS was directly competing in that same market.
No, it's a very different style of game.
How did you get a block out of that?
Intel gets more time.
But she was airborne when I launched that. There's no way there should have been a block in there.
Let's see, GM Tom saying 2017 saw Injustice 2, Tekken 7, ARMS, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's a lot of stuff.
It is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I didn't even remotely want to engage with. None of it seemed interesting to me.
Yeah, I suppose the biggest trouble there being is a lot of people will only pick up like 1 or 2 fighting games at a time because they do take that extra level of dedication compared to a lot of other ARMS or other fighting genres. Where was I? I got distracted by Coconut Boy saying, wish ARMS had DLC skins. We have alternate colors. I don't think we'd want alternate skins, personally. I like the default look of the fighters. I think their outfits are really well designed.
I definitely do like the default colors that are available, but like some DLC skins would still be neat. What I would like to see is some degree of like a weapon customization system if we were to go sequel territory. I think that would be neat. I also think it would break down pretty quickly, but it would be a cool thing to be able to see, to kind of get exactly the kind of weapons that best suit your play style.
Oh, for sure. I do think the game benefits from fixed options, though.
Yes, especially with the way it is right now, that is kind of mandatory for it to really function the way that it wants to. Oh, I didn't quite manage to finish that animation.
Here we go.
Oh, that was aimed at me. Alright, that's fine.
Guess so.
Oh, come on! I hate that jank from when they upgraded, or
Yeah,
downgraded
I was
the
gonna say,
tether.
The number of times we've crossed the stream on this one.
Both dragons were on target to stop that. Oh, that's not what I wanted right now. And that's going to land, but it won't matter.
Oh, geez, your screen had just like the side of my whammer.
It sure did. That's all it needed. Yeah, GM Tom saying all the stuff that was available on ARMS at launch in relation to Street Fighter V. You know, it's weird, like when I think fighting games, I know a lot of people apparently think differently in the modern day, but when I think of fighting game, literally the only thing that I need is the ability to engage in the primary fighting mode. Without that, if you, like... Without that, you don't have a fighting game, but that's all there really is in fighting games in my books. So everyone's like, you need story modes, you need etc., you need more and more and more, you need progressions and unlocks, and I'm just sitting here like, this is a fantastic game, I love the mechanics of it, and I never saw that it was like super lacking on launch. We had extra game modes, we had 2v2s, we had all kinds of stuff going on in there, and I loved it. And then we got more characters, we got more stages. I don't know, I don't think there was ever a time where I was unsatisfied with the content in ARMS. Would I love more? Sure, absolutely.
Well, at least I hit him for it. Oh, that's gonna sting.
It's fine, it could have been worse. Ah, dang it, that was a... I didn't realize that was a charged Tri-Blast coming in.
Oh, heck.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, well, that's winnable, maybe?
Alright, there we go. Now we're down to the 1v1. And that was actually not what I was trying to do at all, and I don't know why that happened. So that's really unfortunate. That is a little confusing for me right now. I am not sure why I picked up that pillar. Alright, well, it is what it is.
It is what it is, it's fine.
Very well played out there, bringing it down to that 1v1. Lackisism managing to pull out the win on me.
See Starlight saying, imagine Ninjara had an ability to camouflage since one of his hobbies is hiding.
I don't know how useful that would be in here. I know people talk about Coil and her invisibility, and even that ability is, at least at higher levels of play, that ability is kind of pointless, because you can still see her shadow on the ground, so you know where she is at any given time.
On the stage.
There you go. Oh yes, Pawkin. GM Tom talking about that one coming out around the same time. I remember that. It's so weird to me seeing everyone talk about all those fighting games coming out at those times, because I feel like only maybe 2 of them even remotely appealed to me. So it's always so weird. Oh, that's gonna sting.
Yeah, well, that's why Buster's a great stage.
No, Buster is a terrible stage, and all the competitive players that seem to love it for some reason, I've never understood their justifications.
I think it's just that the other ones are worse. Is the reasoning. Oh, come on! I don't know why those aren't hitting the boomerangs.
Crossarm, it seems to have trouble with it. When your left is trying to get a curve that's going the other side, it seems to be struggling to knock it down. But it looks like we have Mr. Ramen taking a lobby win over here. Very well played, Mr. Ramen. Good stuff, good stuff. Dino jumping in and using ItemBot from over on our Discord server, making sure he gets a random selection of arms every single round. That's an exciting little challenge some people like to take every once in a while. That's good stuff. I respect anybody who is willing to go outside the box and try new things every once in a while. It's always good to see people expanding their horizons, whether it be in games like this or just in life in general, you know? Grab ourselves a screenshot of that one, and moving on into the next round, we've got plenty more time to go in this event.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure the correct pronunciation of the Pokemon Tekken thing. I always assumed Pokken.
Well, yeah, it would be Pokken,
Pokken.
because you have the double K there. There we go. I'm just playing beam suppression out here. We'll see if anything lands. Hopefully at least one shot will eventually. And we'll just get you out of our way, too.
Oh my god, I hate this stage.
Interesting. I would have sworn that would land. I did not think there was enough time for a block to get put out there. Well, this is not a 1v1 arm set, but I will do the best I can either way. That's going to definitely break through. That's all right, though. Oh! That chip damage should do it.
Hey,
yep, there we go. All right. All right. Well, that was a fight well earned over there. That was definitely one that had me sweating. And not just because I had to turn off the air since I'm sitting in front of it.
Yeah, it's gonna get warm in here, unfortunately.
It is going to get warm in here, but that's all right. That just means we're going to get a good workout out of it. Looks like Lackasism and Mr. Ramen in this one. Let's see. I'll bring my Megaton back out and see if we can get a little bit of work out of that one. Defensive tools. I always like my defensive tools in this game. Oh, that coming in around from the side. I should have counted on that. Ah, the shield did not last long enough there. Oh, that's gonna sting. All right, that's what we needed. Bring this down to a 2v1 here. I'll fire some defensive support from the back, and you can handle that aggro.
I'll try to be up top.
Defensive support. I was just getting you closer.
No! It's already close enough.
Arms Study Lab gracing
Hey,
us
what's
with
up,
your
friend?
presence. Hey there. Glad to have you visiting us here today. Glad to be streaming somewhere where you can pop in and visit us. I know Mixer was not really a platform for you, but I'm glad you can pop in here. All right, well, we've got, what, a fair 4 different connected consoles right now, sitting at 4 points. Oh, no, we got...
I was just staring like there are
Or
more
it's 6
than 4
points.
people
6 points
here.
is what I wanted. 6 is what I wanted to say. But it looks like we get knocked down a notch here. Every once in a while, the matchmaking in here has put some people into more matches than others, especially if your matches go to time, as I know mine are wont to do.
Yeah.
So
I
that
feel
is
very
a...
out of sorts with Cobra right now. I haven't been playing him enough, I don't think. Oh, and we get exciting gameplay.
We do. Papu over there already got another match more than we did, and
Yeah.
getting matched up again. That's crazy right there.
Go, match us up. Go, go, go.
Come on, we'd like to play as well. Give us some game time, Nintendo. There it is.
Oh, I see how it is. Everybody except me.
Yeah, you're right. It could have been a 2v2. You could have been in here as well. All right, well, this should be a better loadout for this here. The one thing I do need to work on here is I need to be a little bit more comfortable using not dragon.
I don't know what you're talking about. And just put it on everything. Themes for life, man.
There we go.
Always gotta watch for that bomb punish. Party mode 10.
Oh,
Guess we were just shy.
I guess I was. Oh, you had to knock me back into it. That was brutal. Dino was like, nah, I see you getting out of there. Get back in it. There we go, down to 1. And that'll
I was
work.
worried the bomb was gonna get him. I couldn't tell how far away it was.
I thought the bomb was going to get me when I saw it drop at first, and then I was like, no, no, no. Okay, we got a little bit of space here. We could still survive.
Oh, hey, we did it. We reached 100 messages today with Restream Chat.
And what a message to get it on. Good game to you as well, Squiddy.
I didn't know it told us that.
Oh, yeah, every stream.
I guess I haven't been watching the chat that closely. Yeah, it's harder to see from where I am compared to the Mixer one. So.
Hey,
what's up,
Rafa.
friend?
Oh, man. Good to see you out here. Glad to have you plugging in, joining in on the good times today. Hanging out with us here on stream. How have you been, Rafa? You doing well? Is life treating you okay?
Oh, I'm just jumping like an absolute idiot.
You're Kid Cobra. You just want to jump. That's Kid Cobra life. Going boing.
Alright, I'm glad that took my dash. Cool.
Finally got a job by next week. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm always glad to hear when a friend has been trying to land themselves a job that they finally got a hold of it. That is great to hear, man.
Hello? You gonna give me my rush? Come on, game.
I think that is if there is ever a common complaint regarding inputs that I've ever heard, it is rush related.
Yeah, I suspect there are times when you can't use rush, and that's why it just doesn't take it always.
I used to think that, but I don't know when it would be. It's like there are certain moments where I know you can't, like when you're in hit stun or when you're landing, but
I don't know, man.
Rafa playing through New Game Plus completion run of The Last of Us. All right.
Okay.
That's good times, man. I have never heard anything but good things about that game.
I've heard a bit of mixed responses about the second one, but overall I've heard positive.
Oh, is P2 the second one? Is that...
Oh, maybe. Well, there is
that
a
what
second
that
one.
is? Okay. I don't know anything about the second one. I can't comment on
there
that.
was a second one.
I suppose that's the first part to knowing anything else about it.
But hey, a job is a job, especially in times like these, so... Okay, he meant part 2, yes. Alright, confirmed.
Okay, I have no idea where Papu is trying to go right now.
You know, places. Papu's got adventures on the mind.
I am learning Papu right now. That is my
He's
goal.
like, alright, I picked up this T-bird.
Oh, I thought Papu had
Oh,
Zelor
yeah,
locked
I
in
thought
there.
so too, but apparently not. Zelor was definitely still rushing. Managing to Hydra your way out of the hot pocket over here.
That's what I'm trying to do. I figure if I land every Hydra I throw, I should be in good shape. Both games are masterpieces, says Rafa. So the question, Rafa, what consoles are they available on? Because we have the Switch and old PCs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they PlayStation exclusives?
Because while I would love to play a recommended game, I am not about to buy a PlayStation. Well, hey, I heard nothing about negative controversy at all, so you don't have to worry about that with me.
I just heard people being mad about the plot or whatever. Some character in a grimdark dystopian story dies, people get upset.
Well, hey, Mathstatty, you might be happy not to be on the receiving end of my flames. I'm happy not to have to set you on fire. So it works out for both of us when we're on the same team. Lit bringing out the whammer to bear on this team of Min-Mins. He does indeed have a T-Bird. You gotta use what you got.
Whammer because it's a T-Bird, and then I throw it on the wrong side and get hit by the T-Bird anyway.
I mean, that's easy enough to do.
Fine.
Oh, there you go. See, when you're in a big family situation and people are buying consoles left and right for whatever games they like, that puts you in a great spot to be able to play whatever game you want from whatever console you want, because you know someone's going to pick it up. That's good stuff. Mr. Ramen setting up the wind into Rush,
Jeez.
but getting it
That was
robbed.
my teammate over there.
That
Excuse
was.
me, Maine.
That was crazy.
Hands off the lady.
You almost rushed your own teammate just because they were in the weird crossfire.
I was like, I'm not fighting a twin cell, right? Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Spider-Man too. That it was like exactly what a single-player game should be.
I've been seeing a lot of growth in the Spider-Man games ever since the GameCube era. They really started going in the direction of getting like more of an open world feel to the game. I think it was GameCube. It might have been in the Wii era. But they were going for that like open world, big city feel, which works really, really well for things like Spider-Man. I also personally am fond of the Incredible Hulk game that was of similar format. I don't remember the name of it, but I liked it. Ghostly Mango, we are doing good so far. Welcome to the stream chat again, friend.
Just to see our view count, I have to like stand up. blocked by the switch.
Yeah, that was fair.
Oh, jeez. That was pure instinct.
It was a calculated risk. I was hoping it wouldn't land. Yep. Oh, I didn't get the extra jump out of there. All right, we're back to even footing.
I think Misango's on slightly lower footing on account of he doesn't have shoes.
I mean, I suppose that's technically true. Accurate in the only ways that matter. Get out of there. Give me some points.
Okay, careful, it's not over yet.
There we go.
Okay, seeing that the PlayStation Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse are the best Spider-Man adaptations. Yeah, I've still not seen that movie, but I've heard only positive things about Into the Spider-Verse.
Good game to you, Imposter. Imposter, I'm just going to take this moment before I respond to Ghostly Mango to say, dang, dude, you have gotten so much better at ARMS since you joined this server.
Oh, definitely.
And it is crazy that anytime I get into a match with you now, I'm like sweating from the moment of the match starts, and not just because the air is turned off.
I know it feels like running the gauntlet with us sometimes, but I swear you guys do get better.
But Ghostly Mango, regarding the Link to the Past run last night, dude, we had some bad tech troubles there, and I know everything shut down.
Internet service provider had other plans about the stream, so.
So like, no worries.
At the end of it.
I would not have expected anyone to tune back in for the second half when we got our connection back established later.
Which was like an hour later, by the
It
way.
was.
In the middle of a stream.
So I was still playing. I didn't stop the run, and we will eventually be uploading the full run to our YouTube channel later. I'm hoping tonight to get started on the task of uploading our backlog of runs for that game.
Yeah, and then you can hear Rashiko just talking to himself in a room where I'm in it, but I can't respond because then I'll be picked up by the mic.
But I think we earned a character change, so let's go ahead and do that here.
I want to use a dragon.
I want to go fast. I want to feel like I am living in the 90s.
Paradox. That's different.
B Paradox, that is probably one of the folks over from Polaris with their...
I don't think... We did actually have a username Paradox here for a while.
We did. I wonder if they managed
Levi's,
to get over there.
I suspect not, given the tag, though. Ghostly Mango had to go replace a coworker.
Ooh, yeah, that's not a thing you like to have to do, but I'm glad you were at least able to help out at work and take care of that when a coworker got sick. Oh, alright, did not turn over there in time, okay. Oh boy, alright. Going quiet into focus mode over here. Whenever I switch characters, I feel like I really need to focus hard in order to get the flow correct. Ooh.
That was a purely reflexive dragon shot. Trying to back up.
I see, talking about glorified Detroit Become Human machine. Okay, so you had a console specifically to play
okay.
Detroit Become Human. 52 hours a week, Mango. Dude,
Jeez.
That is a lot of hours. I'm looking forward to, in the upcoming weeks here, we are going to be slightly reducing the number of events that require active hosting here on Casual Arms. And I'm looking forward to finally getting back out into the workforce. For the last 2.5 years, I have been basically just running Casual Arms, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the workforce because, in order to keep moving forward in life, doing the plans that we want to do, eventually I got to bring a few more dollars into the house.
Oh, I thought Sora was talking about gyro aim for Detroit Become Human, and I was like, wasn't that a glorified movie?
Yeah, it was
one of those,
a
like,
pick your adventure, choose your own adventure.
Oh, that.
Now, I like me a good choose-your-own-adventure style thing. I struggle to justify buying them most of the time, just because I used to do choose-your-own-adventure books as a kid.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, they were fun. And seeing them priced... Ooh, that's got to be disappointing for Lackism. But seeing them priced at, like, full game titles always feels weird to me because I've spent so much time encountering those things at much cheaper price points.
I used to rush just to deflect the incoming shot.
Hey, it worked.
I wasn't even planning on using the rush. I just didn't want to get hit.
But they came out with a big wave of those, like, choose-your-own-adventure style games a few years back. There was that one with the Wendigo, there was...
Oh, what was that, Until Dawn?
Yeah, it had that dude
Yeah.
from Mr. Robot, which I also never watched. Rami
he's also
Malek.
in,
Yeah, looking really freaking creepy in that game. And then I
really
was...
weird.
He
There was a
looked
lot of people
super
that looked-
weird. And I
Everybody
thought,
looked a little
like...
uncanny in that game, but I think it was...
Everyone looked
slightly
super
dicey.
uncanny, and he looked, I think, more uncanny than most of the rest of the people in there. But then I saw him in, like, I saw an actual picture of the guy, and I was like, oh crap, he just looks like that.
Yeah, he's a little odd looking.
He's got like a little bit of an unnerving eye to face size ratio.
He was also in Night at the Museum.
Yeah, he was. Nothing against the guy. We've all got our quirks in the way
he's
we look. Like, I'm not critiquing the guy.
Hey, I like actors with distinct appearances.
It was just that the
I like
first
being
time
able
that
to
I
tell
saw
them
him,
apart.
just the first time that I saw him being in the game and thinking it was just, oh wow, they didn't do a great job of making him look like him, did they? Nope, they sure did.
Why are you rushing me, sir?
Because the Ninjara keeps moving when I rush him.
That's what ninjas do.
Alright, I gotta move back over here.
I would like to get out of here.
Well, that's one down. Squiddy, we're gunning for you now. Oh, dang. You went from 17 people on the job down to 9, Mango?
Jeez.
That
That's
is...
rough.
That is a big downsize, man.
Logging jobs and landscaping. Yeah, that's rough, especially with when it hit right in the spring at like peak industry time.
Now, if any of our other lobby hosts are listening to us here today and your population is dropping by this time in the event, let us know. We can mingle and merge our lobbies if we need to downsize back into those. Otherwise, good times. Good times coming.
Yeah, no, we've still got a bunch here, but if Tom's lobby is running low.
I'm so used to playing in multiplayer matches that I actually tried to switch my camera target to Bark.
I've done that before, or I've tried to like switch the camera target to like a bomb, or even I just try to switch the camera target when they're not center frame instead of resetting the camera like a normal person.
Alright, that was a bad rush. I knew that was a bad rush. I don't know why I used it. I had a moment where I wanted to use it and then noticed I was out of range, and instead of just stopping and doing it later, I put it into the queue, so as soon as I got in range, I was like, oh, now I have to use
You're
it.
like, oh, I have rush. I better just use that. Well, maybe your next one will be better.
Nope.
Well.
That was another one. I was like, oh, there's an incoming attack. I need to get around that so I can use the rush. And then as soon as I got around it, I didn't even check my circumstances anymore. I was just like,
oh,
I'm going to fire that
my
off.
Opponent that I would like to hit.
That's fine. I'll take 85 and be happy about it.
I think Dino's using random arms today. He was talking about that in chat earlier.
All right, looks like all the lobbies are doing pretty well.
Cool.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, everybody's populated.
You know, I love northern winters. I mean, I consider Michigan, we're in the lower half of Michigan, but like I consider Michigan to be somewhat northern winters.
Our winter is a good 6 months. I feel like that's it's more like 5, but
I love winter.
it is a bigger span than the other season. Sure.
I will always prefer shoveling a driveway to cutting the grass.
Yeah, I used to like summer, but I read recently somebody suggesting that the reason a lot of kids like summer is because you don't have school.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm like, being hot is miserable. Why did I ever like that?
Clearly you never really liked it.
Oh, hey, Ghost of the Mango's in Michigan, too.
Hey, very cool. Hey, maybe one day if we ever get around to that casual con, we will get you plugged in for the good times with us for a big old thing when COVID's not a big deal anymore.
So you definitely understand a lot of the restrictions that were placed, especially in Michigan. They're a bit harsher than other states, to my understanding. I'm gonna keep poking you with this dragon. You'll let go eventually. And then I'll not hit Rash in the back with my dragon.
Oh, that's awkward. Alright, that could have been worse.
Ah, heck.
No, not letting that
Thank
one go
you for
down.
saving me.
You're very welcome for
My
saving you.
hero. That's fine.
Victory stamps for you.
Oh, ouch.
It doesn't matter if the match is over, they're still victory stamps. Oh, that's a problem.
I body blocked for you. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate your great sacrifice. There we go. That'll get us the health we need.
There. You did it. You fended off Mr. Ramen.
Oh boy.
Save me.
Well, a very good game out there. Mr. Ramen and Papu, Math's daddy. Good stuff. Mr. Ramen keeping the distance and just firing attacks from the background in that whole one while Papu took the front line.
Tri-bolt min-mins I've ever seen.
You know, it really was.
Usually min-bolt is up in your face, just stun grabbing you all day long.
Well, Via Dolce is a pretty cramped stage, so it's
That's
really
true.
easy to, like, not want to dive in on the middle with 3 other players.
Matt's daddy saying he doesn't like being the tank for dragons.
You don't want to just stand in front of a dragon while it's breathing fire to make sure the people behind you don't catch fire? That's not, like, fun to you?
You were protecting your min-min friend, that's all. I feel like I should at least grab one shock glove.
Yeah, Zombie Master, when you use dragons, it is one of those things where you feel like, oh, okay, I'm using a dragon, therefore I should just be, like, on target at all times because it locks on and fires the beam straight at people. But it takes a lot more than you expect it to use dragons, so I can respect anytime someone says that they are struggling to aim them the way they want to.
Oh, boo. I thought my boomerang would hit there.
Yeah, I was hoping that would get in before it landed,
Yeah,
too.
I dislike hoops, though, so I don't expect to do well in it, ever.
No, Hoops is both of our least favorite game modes, so I know what you mean.
Oh, heck.
Really? Boo.
I forgot I had a glove.
That's disappointing.
I'm frankly surprised that it didn't bounce out my one dunk, because that's usually my luck in hoops.
Yeah, usually.
And that's kind of why I stopped caring about hoops, because I had 17 too many games where
Yeah.
you get points denied to you, which no other minigame does.
Sora is the big Angie over there. He is dumb and disagrees.
About something.
I don't know. I don't know what it is
I
yet.
don't know what he's disagreeing about.
All right, Papu and Lackasism across the ring over there. Let's now I'm gonna go back to an old classic.
Ah, the Guardian Dragon.
There we go. That's exactly where I needed to be.
No. How dare.
I'm glad yours is faster. That's the interesting thing about Guardian. Only applies in multiplayer matches. You can pick up the Guardian when it's deployed by changing targets to the other player.
Oh yeah, that is a subtle one. I forgot about that one.
So right there, I put the Guardian out to get our Min. I forgot who the Min was, but to get the Min on the defensive over there, Lackasism on the defensive, and then knew Papu was going to come in for it, so I switched targets, picking the Guardian back up again and getting full mobility. Bolt Spans! Hey, welcome back!
What's up, friend?
I think you were with us during the internet apocalypse from the Link to the Past run last night.
Oh yeah, here's hoping all of our technical issues calm down once.
I'm really
still on the
hoping.
streaming platform. I feel like they're both trying to sabotage us.
Oh, you weren't with us last night. Okay, I apologize.
It was Monday night. He thinks it was last night.
Was it?
Fine. It was Monday. It's Wednesday.
I have no idea what day it is. I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to just let Lit say that. She can call me wrong. That's fine.
I'm just trying to help, okay?
I appreciate your help. I don't know what day it is. I never know what day it is.
Oh!
Oh, that was really good.
Snatch the Min right from my clutches. That's gonna sting.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I have plenty of health. Now. Oh, well, down he goes.
All right, that'll land. Yep. We're streaming ARMS. It's Wednesday. You know, right?
Yeah.
Squiddy, you're absolutely right. See, the problem wasn't that I forgot today was Wednesday. It's that I forgot that yesterday wasn't Monday.
Yeah, that's all. Isn't that kind of weak?
Nintendo has been quiet lately, says Zombie Master, and you are getting a little tired of waiting for a game you really, really want. I can respect that. Paper Mario was definitely a big title drop. Pikmin was a big title drop, but if they're not for you, then you're kind of in a bit of a dearth of game titles dropping that you're really excited for.
Yeah, I think the last game I was excited for was ARMS.
Oh wow, that's rough.
Well, I don't get too hyped about a lot of games. I settle on one. Well, I guess I was excited for Pokemon.
I've been enjoying
fun.
Ninjala. So I enjoy Ninjala about as much as I enjoy Splatoon. The two are very much on the same level for me. They're not the same game by any stretches, though. Even though, like, some people have been trying to say that, but like, I like that game. Hey, I wouldn't say I'm addicted to Ninjala, but it's new and I'm enjoying it. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna keep having fun with it. It's all good.
I haven't gotten much time to play it, but I like watching you play it.
Sora does not like Ninjala, and Bolt Spans, I guess you have gotten a little bit tired of the Ninjala hype lately.
I don't understand the comparisons people make to Splatoon.
I can respect that, Zombie Master. The games on both of those are pretty repetitive. They're kind of going to be the same thing every time, so if you're not into doing the same kind of things over and over again, then, you know, it's not going to be a game for you.
Yeah, like if you don't enjoy the fundamental gameplay of ARMS, you're not going to enjoy continuing to play ARMS over and over again.
Now, I am a person who used to play a lot of MMOs, including, like, Korean MMOs, which if you've played Korean MMOs, you know they are
Extremely
very,
grindy.
very grindy, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten much playtime in with Ultimate, honestly. I know Rash really loves Smash.
I really, really, really do. I have loved Smash since it came out on the 64. I fell in love with the game. Ultimate has given me a 50-50 mix of joy and frustration, but I still love Smash.
Yeah, I haven't had the time to put into Smash to make myself feel more proficient in it, and kind of ARMS has fit the niche for me. Clapback dittos are always so weird.
They really are. Yeah, and Zombie Master, I think that's a really, really good point. Where Splatoon and Ninjala, you can get different weapons which play a little bit differently, sure, but like the base mechanics, the fundamental aspects of the game don't really change. Whereas with ARMS, you get a bunch of different characters that all approach the game in a dramatically different way. It's not just, oh, I have to make sure I'm not in range of that weapon, or, ooh, I have to make sure I avoid that attack. It's, Master Mummy is going to be very slow and tanky and kind of hold his ground, but Coil's going to be all over the place. Or you go into Smash and Bowser and Olimar are going to play in a completely different fashion.
And that's what makes it fun, is you can take lots of different approaches and it appeals to lots of different playstyles, which is nice. I like Smash in theory, I just haven't had enough time to play it.
And Sora, I feel the same way in a lot of different games that we play with Smash. Starting to play Smash Online in Ultimate, it was the first Smash game that I ever played a single round online of. And I have felt like an 8-year-old who just picked up the game for the first time. And I'd been playing it for, what, like 20 years? How long has it been since the 64?
A long time.
Like, forever. I used to play Smash.
Oh my gosh, I'm just jumping into these dragons. Like,
Yeah,
I'm going to be
that's...
patient, and then I'm going to die, because my teammate was not able to save me, and I was taking too much damage.
Ah, it happens.
Speaking of playing like an 8-year-old and playing really dumb, that was me in that game. I'm like, look, double dragons. I'm gonna jump into them. And then I'm gonna jump into them. And I'm gonna stand here and eat them. Which is not how you fight double dragons effectively.
And it's extra rough when you get to the end of the match and you go, oh, right, it was the same pattern coming at me and I just missed
I knew
it.
it was the same pattern. I'm just an idiot. Like,
Mr. A-Doll given the courtesy 1v1 here.
I just like people do that.
I do too, but I respect the motivation that he has given
I
there.
like a disconnect or something, but like, I died.
I know if I were Dino, I would have been very stressed out though.
Yeah, because that's the worst feeling when your teammate just abandons you and then we're doing this. All right. What a fun game. Sorry, Papu. That was entirely on me.
Zombie Master saying Brawl was your first game in Smash, and Brawl was Squiddy's favorite. There you go. I played Smash at a competitive level between Melee and whichever one came after it. I think that was Brawl that came after Melee.
Yeah.
But I was playing that game at a Hey, I wouldn't say it like I'm going to run around and dominate tournaments tier, but I was throwing down with the finest in the area for competitive level tournaments back then.
I think people specifically said you played like a slightly out of practice competitive player.
I played like a competitive player who hadn't played in the last 3 days, is what I was told.
Yeah. I think I knew there was a more specific line.
Which, to be fair, I often hadn't played in the last 3 days in those circumstances. But that is about the amount of time it takes for, like, the really firm bits of practice that you have to have super polished in order to be effective. That's about how much time it takes for those to get a little rusty. Just a couple of days. You still got all of your natural flow in there. You'll still be playing well.
Whereas for me, Smash was very much an uphill battle since the people I played with didn't tell me how to play and played stock with no time limit. Which is not a good way to learn a game, by the way. Don't recommend it.
Yeah, no, I'm still upset at your brothers for treating you that way. That is not a good way to teach someone a game. I don't care if they're your little sister or whatever, but like,
friends.
Still,
Because
you know.
we didn't own the game.
Oh, okay, right. You were playing at other people's
Yeah.
places. All right. But still, then your brother's friends were
No,
jerks. Monster Hunter, Ghostly Mango talking about Monster Hunter, and yeah, the different weapons in Monster Hunter really did change the way the game felt. Those were cool. I appreciated that a lot. I only ever played Monster Hunter whatever something subtitle Ultimate on the Wii U, but
Like the Wii U one.
but it was good times when I was playing it. I liked that game.
I feel out of place.
John Doe lurking in the background there. Hey, we appreciate you even if you're just hanging out in the background lurking. Our job here is to keep you guys entertained, give you a nice warm environment to hang out in. So whether you do that best by playing in the game with us, chatting in the window, or just watching things unfold, we appreciate having you around. 2 coils circling
Yeah,
and just
I
circling.
don't expect you to enjoy this match, which is unfortunate.
I believe in you. Find your joy
don't.
at the expense of
suspect
coil.
I suspect they will find common ground upon me not being a coil. Mike Zeller, you want to look at your coil run over there?
Genahan, thank you for the compliment there. I'm glad you appreciate the look and the feel of the stream here today. So you play in our Title Tuesday event then, I take it, hanging out with Sora on stream for that one. And that's why we've got so many different events through the week. We might be reducing the total weekly event count here sometime soon, but that's why we do so many at so many different time slots, is so we don't expect everyone to make it to every event, but to know that some people can make it to at least 1 or 2 during the week is the goal. Oh, Sprinklehen! Alright, Sprinklehen, Genahan, there we go. Different usernames. Oh no!
I didn't get it in time.
That would have worked. That would have gotten it for you.
I wasn't
Oh,
paying
boo.
attention. I was listening to you.
You know, Genahan, if I was playing, I would probably be in the non-stream group as well on Tuesdays, but that's because I tend to be a little sensitive to too many noises going on at once. That's why we keep our streams nice and chill. It's only ever, like, what, maybe 3 of us total in here?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I've got the coil on my side. Yeah, I can work with this. We'll make this happen. Alright, Zelor, my dude, you cannot be doing this. You are going in the only area that I can't play.
Which is the sky. The mummy.
Mostly, he's circling over away from everybody, and I have close range arms, so I cannot engage with Zelor right now. My dude, pay attention to your teammate.
Yeah, 2v2 is a tough mode for a lot of people to...
Well, that's that match.
Well,
Zelor, you cannot be doing that, man, if you want a teammate to participate with you. You gotta know what you got on your team there. If I was playing anyone other than Mummy, I would have been able to keep up with that.
yeah, especially when you have a slower member on your team. You gotta work around them.
Well, I will keep in mind that I should be pulling out the Biffler if I am playing with Zelor on my team in the future. That is not an option to use the Blorb because he will not let me engage.
Not to mention keeping that tether at maximum length even at its new extended thing.
Yeah, that was crazy. He wanted to be nowhere near me for the entire match. But that's coils, generally speaking. A lot of coils will play like that.
My controls... What?
I'm not sure what that Seiki exploded on.
There's some things happening in this, I think.
Yeah, I think it might just be a little bit of connection problems. That's all good, though. Now we know what it is.
An ice dragon shouldn't fling you like that. What?
That was very fortunate. No, it actually did legit sweep around behind you. Yeah.
Okay.
You moved in forward and got out of sight of its sweep. Wait, what happened last night, Boltspans is asking? I am assuming you're talking in reference to Monday. Last night we were not streaming, but Sora Firestorm was streaming, our Title Tuesday event. On Monday, we lost power in the middle of our stream, and it turned into a big problem. Ooh. I'll admit, I did not have confidence in you jumping out of that boom.
I don't have confidence in any of my play today. I've just been playing terrible.
Right, you were still in that and had Rush coming online in like one more punch.
5 seconds. I wasn't going to have enough time.
Alright, alright. Bolt spans, just thank Coil. I was absent on both events. I've never heard someone say thank Coil before. That's a weird one. Alright, well, it looks like we have lost the lead to Zelor and Vega Man. Let's see what happens. We've got Lachecism up there as well, so we have new folks taking the lead here. Hopefully it'll put us back in on a match sometime soon, though. Anytime. There's 4 of us here. You can just plop us in there. We will be glad to play.
Not prepared to defend you. I'm sorry.
Well, that's lethal.
Yeah,
Oh, nope, not quite. That will be.
the streams were crossed. I still don't like the tether change. It's been like 2 years and I still don't like it. We're not going to be using Restream much longer or the chat on screen, Squiddy, so we're not going to worry about it. There we go. That rematch went much better.
I had to get my focus back on there. Apologies, I am back on the mic now, though. Alright, let's see. Where does that leave us here? We are definitely out of the running for this lobby, but we've still got a good half an hour plus left in this after this one wraps up, so we'll be good. Starlight asking, do we think there will be more characters in ARMS in the future? Starlight, unless there is an ARMS 2, I don't expect to see any additional content whatsoever. That is definitely something where if we were going to get it, we would have had it by now. So, very unlikely.
Second ARMS, I think it would take this existing thing and then add those things. But as it is, I like the variety of characters and arms in ARMS. Sora's like, I don't think we're gonna get anything else. The dream is not dead for me. I am very patient, and I would expect that any follow-up game to something like this would take some time. Oh, for this game, Sora said. Fair enough. Oh. Get in the basket. Oh, that was some timer cheese right there.
That is some timer cheese right there. Clapback can do its job well after the timer if you let it. Oh yeah, bolt spans. Like, ARMS, even if you're not playing it, one thing that I love about it, and that I'm glad to see people still saying in stream chat, it is a fun game to watch. It looks good, you can see some flow to it, you can it's simple enough to where you can tell what the players are actually doing and kind of thinking as they're playing.
Yeah, you have a general idea of what's going on. So my friends have said the same thing, because they'll occasionally want to play.
She's lit out here. Start of that round, just like, nah, I'm not going for bite. I'm taking out that dog. Mission accomplished.
Off the low ground. Helix, I'm gonna have a bad time.
I'm never sure whether I prefer playing Helix on the low ground or the high ground.
Not on temple grounds. I don't want to play him on the low ground on temple grounds. Not when Dino is doing
the airborne B&B, yeah, jump double punch. That's one thing I have said about Dino before, and I will say it again. I have never seen anybody play a jump double punch character as well as Dino does. Leonardo, welcome Stone Ant here. All right, fantastic. I can't say I've seen you around in a while, Stone Ant, so it is good to see you popping back in. Hopefully you are doing well today, friend. Lit saving that rush for the finishing blow. See, Sora, what happens is most people, they learn that the jump double punch strat is not going to work very well, won't carry them very far, so they stop using it. Dino did not make that step and instead said, I am going to practice this and perfect it until I am so good that it will let me win anyways. Oh, hi there.
What did I do?
I don't know, but you were in front of me, and I figured you could use a Biffler victory stamp. We're just going to be over here mashing some targets for a little bit as the lobby wraps up. And then we should have one more lobby at least coming in after this.
This is sparring ring in its true form.
Yes, sparring ring, hazards on.
I would love that, for real, though. We've talked about this before on...
We have, and I agree. I still stand by that.
I want to use my brothers as meat shields.
I think that stage would be a ton of fun. Vega Man taking the lobby win on that one. Well played, Vega Man. Let's see if you can defend your title moving into the next one, shall we? And Stone Ant swinging across from YouTube to Twitch, just moving on to everything there. And yes, Starlight, looking up earlier in the chat, assuming I still have the right context for you there. It's one of those interesting things with ARMS, because you can watch it and kind of learn the game and build strategies for it, and then if you actually do pick up the game, you have a headspace where you feel like you can start working with it more than just having picked it up fresh.
Yeah, you can do a lot of theory crafting in ARMS in general of just like, oh, what about using this arm with this arm, or this arm on this character, and... a lot of fun and potential there, and there's a lot of combinations, so I'm sure we will never run out of things to test. There's like some several tens of thousands.
Oh, you got robbed.
And that's why Hoops is the worst minigame. Because Vega earned that. Yeah, that is a problem with the Mander grabs.
Oh, really now?
Slim.
Okay, well, I guess it worked out anyways.
Okay.
He dropped shield.
Standoff. Oh, and landing the Mander.
That's fine. That'll take. You get 3 more points there.
Yeah.
Stage hazards are a thing that I love in every game that has stage hazards. I think most games are improved by having dynamic elements in the game outside of just the players. I am one of those people who loves being able to interact with those things.
I think it demonstrates which player is more adaptable.
I think it does too.
Which is a skill that not everybody appreciates. Or rather, just not everybody has practiced, therefore they don't appreciate it.
And some people don't want that, and I can respect that. If you prefer to play in a different way, then you prefer to play in a different way, and that's fine. That's just the way you do.
There's so many games out there, though. I always feel like the solution to that is not change this game to be what you want, and more find a game that fits what you do want.
Yeah, but if you...
But that's just my personal...
If exactly what you want is a game with some house rules on it, hey, do you have your own fun, find your joy in life. It's all good.
Hey, you gonna let me...
But I know that's one of the things about ARMS that I really enjoy is the dynamic elements on several stages.
Why did it... ARMS breaks down at this level because it's a melee game. Some people insist on making it so anyway.
But like Ribbon Ring with the boxes that come up and kind of change the general topography of the stage. You've got things like Name Redacted with the conveyor belts and the rotation of test tubes that come in along the way as the stage goes through its animations. The dynamic elements in those are things that I loved about it. It's being a 3D fighting game, like a true 3D fighting game, is really, really cool to me. And I loved those 3D game elements that came with it. No bolt spans. There are tubes of green goo on Name Redacted as well, which was a later DLC stage.
Yeah.
DNA Lab has... Yes. DNA Lab's tubes are static, and Name Redacted has ones that move.
That's just about pattern recognition. The classic.
We're just gonna land that in there and finish everybody off. Sorry about that, Coco. But yeah, when the first batch of stages was out there, DNA Lab was one of the stages that I really, really loved because I was like, oh, it's got these defensive elements, but as the matches go on, you can kind of knock the tubes down, damage them, and get into a position where you can open it up to be a little bit more aggressive. And I felt like that dynamic shift between rounds in a best-of-3 format was really, really cool. Let's see, we've still got, what, 8 people in this lobby. That's a fair few folks still hanging out here.
I think we are down to 2 lobbies now, was the impression I was getting in chat.
Well, hopefully if population has been dropping elsewhere, that is something that happened. I can go scan the chats over on Discord and see if that is the case or not. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything about that for the most part here. We're looking around, but...
I just thought GM Tom was leaving and he was our backup, so and Coco is here.
You're right.
Right now. So I assume that their lobby disbanded.
All right, yeah, looks like we are back down to 2 lobbies. That's good, though. That's fine. I'm glad people merged when they needed to. Population goes up and down as an event continues, so we got to be able to respond appropriately. Yeah, bolt spans, you know, some people will stick around and keep fighting it out. Other people, you know, when a match goes sour or you get eliminated in a 2v2, it's just... time to shut things down, move on with your night. Oh, I thought for sure that duck was going to get you what you needed there. Coco definitely among the better players here today, though. All right, getting in on a 3-for-all, and now I have to deal with Coco, so let's see if I can manage that. Dino over here as well, so we're going to have a little bit of a 3-way dynamic going on here, and that's fine. I like those rounds. Coco just tried to punch me. I saw it. Coming in from the side like that. Gonna grab just a little bit of health here, but I don't need much, and I don't want to be sitting here grinding health out. All right, fair enough, fair enough. You catch me blocking.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, wrong person, Coco.
I was like, Coco. That's not who's winning right now.
Oh! Oh, I did not get out of that. Not enough. Dino taking the win on that one. Coco is out for blood over here. No doubt about that. She is feeling violent today. Alrighty, and we're back.
Well,
oh, well, there goes your teammate.
I was wondering. I don't feel like this is going to be much worth playing. But...
All right, well, now you're down onto the 1v1. And at pretty much even footing.
I mean, I don't know if I would have picked these arms against a coil, so I don't expect this to go well.
Yeah, that's the real problem when it comes down to those after losing a
My arm
teammate.
selection depends on what mode I'm in, you know?
Yeah, because you pick those for a 2v2 situation, and a 1v1 against a coil is not the place where you want those arms. I can appreciate that. I can respect trying to give the 1v1, especially with the disconnect there. Unfortunately, not in a good position to take up on the offer. You know what, the way this is going right now, with Mr. Adol up there moving ahead on points, we may have time for one more lobby after this. Hey, Fammy Tom, welcome to the tail end of the stream here. We've still got 20 minutes left on, but you are welcome to just hang out and listen if you don't think you'll be able to join in. Either way, it's all good. Well, we appreciate you being here for our streams, Fammy Tom. Oh, Dino with the big stop on that.
What?
What stopped me?
I don't know. What stopped me? I grabbed Bengal.
That was very strange. Alright, well, that didn't work out too well for you there, Bengals. I respect trying it, though.
Beams.
Bengals was doing his best there to be a good teammate on a 2v2 situation. It is very, very easy to think as a Springtron that your best course of action in 2v2 is to just keep diving in on that full charge, disabling arms as much as you can. And that will work really, really well against people who aren't super familiar with that. Literary and I have played our fair share of 2v2s, though, and
Springtron is a bit of a pub stomper that way.
he really is. That is one of those things that will reward you for a very long time against a lot of people. Oh, it looks like we have a new member joined the server here just a few minutes ago over in our general chat. Anyone who happens to be on our Discord, go say hello to Killser Plays Z, who is happy to see that ARMS still has a community that is popping and having a good time. Over in our general chat, always good to see new names joining in. All right, Bengals, it is you and me, man. Let's do this thing.
Flood into general chat. They're like, new person, we must greet. Hello.
Master Mummy is built for exchanging punches like this. I am glad to trade.
Poor Bengals isn't even getting time to charge anything. Oof.
If you can get in close range with Master Mummy and stop anyone from getting a charge, that is what you can do. Yes, Sora, you are not a dog fan. We know that much about you. Fortunately, whether you like dogs or not, dogs still like you. That's the good thing about dogs. Oh, good to see people saying hello to new friends on the Discord. That's good stuff. And if any of you out there listening to this stream right now are wondering what we mean by that, we run a Discord. Most of what we do is actually not streaming. We do a lot of events for ARMS, as you can see, as well as Splatoon 2, Smash Ultimate. We do Mario Kart and Ninjala events on certain months, depending.
There's a Discord prompt on Twitch that will work. On YouTube, I think there's a link somewhere on our channel.
And we are always happy to see people plug it in. Hey, Killser Playsy. There you go. Killser Plays.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
We were just talking about you joining in on things.
Memo.
I believe in you, Lit. You can do some work here. There you go. First hit. All you.
Yeah, until he gets close, and then I weep.
Don't we all when someone gets close? What knocked that down?
Oh, you know, whatever. Keep eating boomerangs, and there's no darn thing I can do about it. My play is very off today. Just walk into a rush, fine.
Oh, that landed. All right. Oh, but the health juice.
Dragon beam, though.
I don't know. You had a dragon cancel earlier after hitting what looked to be open air, and I'm not sure what that was.
Why didn't that hit? It was touching his side.
It's just memo things. It is what it is.
Just memo things.
That's all good. We know Mimo plays from somewhere in Europe. Not entirely sure where, though.
About Mimo is my shield's gonna break, so it's not gonna matter.
No, you would have been fine.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, he was gonna start clipping the edge of that platform there. Oh, but a very close match for as off as you may have been feeling there. Very, very down to the wire at the end. And yeah, Killser Plays, I am always happy to see that we still have an active community rolling around, enjoying good times. Mass Daddy, you won by being awesome. You won yourself a whole bunch of rounds, got yourself some points, and while the rest of us with high scores were busy losing, you were busy winning. Good stuff, man. I'm glad you could take that lobby. We are going to do one more 10-coin lobby to wrap up this event today. So if you are still planning to pop in, you've only got a little bit of time left. Yeah, we have a tournament every Saturday. Our ARMS tournaments are every other week. So we've got plenty of stuff going on in here. No shortage of good times to be shared. So Killser Plays, I figure it's worth asking, what other games do you happen to play on the Nintendo Switch? Are you a fan of the other big hitters like Splatoon and Smash? Or are you mostly just here for, you know, you like ARMS and that's the only thing worth doing? Oh, there we go. Gotta land that. Oh no, that's gonna sting. All right, it's all good.
The arms to respond to that. Oh, I didn't think that would hit me, honestly. What? Okay, all right. Yeah, I can't do anything when we keep getting stuck in corners like that. Coco, could you not look at corners, please?
Really? Did not expect Coco to get a block in there. Very, very good read there.
Well.
Yeah, we like to make sure that stuff in Casual ARMS is open to people from any time zone. We have people from Russia to the West Coast U.S., East Coast U.S. We've got people from Brazil. We've got people from Chile. We've got people from South Africa. Anywhere in the EU, if there's a country, we've had at least one player from it. Got some Australian friends that don't make it around too often, but Australia is something of an outlier in the time zones there. We used to have some Japanese players, and we still have some.
Players. Like, Heavy comes in every once in a while. Obviously, the time zones aren't great for them,
but it's good to see him jumping in when he can, when he feels like it, you know?
When he's up early. It's like, oh no, you're taking so much damage, and then I remembered his hoop.
Yeah, that's why I'm just throwing out grabs right now. I don't really particularly care right now. Playing against Mimo in a round of hoops is not a space where I'm going to put in the full degree of caring, you know?
Feel this way. Like, Mimo is such a regular here. I wish they would engage in the actual community so we could talk to them, because it's often hard to engage people that you never actually interact with just...
People have been saying that for a long time in other spaces as well.
Yeah.
I believe the EU community has been looking for him for forever.
They're like, we want to meet you, Mimo. So if you are Mimo and you are watching this, we want to meet you. Come join us on Discord.
I'll take a draw. You know, more than entering a tournament, I would rather just have Mimo join a chat. It would be nice to be able to say hello.
Man. Like, Mimo, until then, Mimo is a legend, a mystery.
Mimo is a mysterious legend in all the communities they enter foot into.
Get a Mimo setting. Man, why do I keep getting only up against Mimo? I can't play Mimo with this Helix.
Yeah, your loadout for this
Helix
is not good for
not
Ninjara.
Work, you know? I guess we'll try double parasol. Maybe that'll go better. I somehow don't better, guys.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to really nail down who is and isn't best players in various places, because we've got a ton of people that just don't interact with certain demographics. We've got a lot of groups that are somewhat isolated, unfortunately. For better or for worse. In some ways it works out. In other ways we've got a lot of people that we just never get to really compare against.
You know, I just wanted Mimo to be out of the help.
Yeah, that's all you were really trying
all
for.
I wanted from that rush, and I didn't even get that. That's just the kind of day I'm having, guys.
I can't say that that's an accurate statement, Kosa. It is not a fair thing to compare anybody on a global stage right now. There's not enough interaction between other regions.
Life cycle. Like, a lot of good players have quit. I'm just gonna not try anymore. I'm just going to disappoint myself.
Like, is Astro a great player? Sure. Astro is definitely a skilled player, but to say best in the world, hands down, that is a very, very wide leap. And hey, not everybody has to be the best at arms. We just need to be having a good time. We've definitely got Irish players. In fact, I believe, if memory serves, you're talking to one in the chat right now. Yeah, Kosa confirming. Yeah, there are definitely players pretty much global. If you live in a country where ARMS has service online, there are players there playing that game in that country. It's a pretty safe bet. Why? What? I got a grab that went half an inch in front of me, bounced twice, and then stopped. Oh,
Alright, well, sorry, I'm gonna be nothing but a letdown today.
you say that, Kosa, but yeah, some spaces definitely are. Here at Casual Arms, we do everything we can be to be a nice, welcoming community, that's for sure.
And hey, if you are newer, hang out with us. We will be glad to teach you and help you get better.
And one of the great things, Killser, you might feel like a small fish in a pond of big sharks, but we have a lot of players in Casual Arms of all different skill levels. So we are ready and willing to be able to help people out finding a place to play, regardless of how good they are at the game. We've got a space for it to make it work out. But that does bring us to the end of today's event. So thank you to all of you for joining us here today as we were working through this. That is the final lobby, so we are going to back on out after setting this to some fights only here for anyone who wants to stick around. We'll set that up to a little bit more and get it rolling and then back out for you guys to have some fights and have some good times. If any of you out there are not plugged in on our Discord server, please join on in, hang out with us, and have some more good times. We will be glad to keep things going. We would love to engage, see you around a little bit more, maybe catch you at some of our other events as well. Otherwise, we will be back on stream tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be playing Splatoon 2 tomorrow night. Again, another public event just like this one. And all of our public events will count for our leaderboards right now, which include monthly eShop giveaways, as do our Saturday tournaments. Kosa, that is correct. I have never played a single round of ranked.
Yeah, neither have I. We're on his login, but... yeah, we are rank 1 for life, and I've never booted it up.
I have no desire to ever play ranked. I
And,
don't
like,
much care
even
for the game mode.
while ranked was active, we were like, why would we play ranked alone when we could just play with each other? Or in party mode, where we could both be on the same console playing at the same time.
Yeah, you
together.
can see as we scroll back here, you can see that was us playing Party Match online. We moved forward, played Party Match a little bit more, played a little more, made a couple friends, had some friend matches along the way. And, said, yeah, maybe not for this version. And then we started Casual Arms. And we've played a lot of matches with friends afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be raiding tonight, Switty. So, thank you for the suggestion, but we're not going to be incorporating that right now.
Hey, Killser, no problem. We are never going to be pressuring people to make it to anything that is
Yeah,
going on.
That one's pretty late for you.
It is definitely pretty late for you.
But yeah, hang out with us. We got regular events going all week, so...
And if you are interested, remember, we do have a tournament coming on this Saturday. As with all of our tournaments, they are a non-elimination Swiss format. So if you want to join in and get in on that and participate, we have prizes available, which can be won by anyone who is playing. Even if you don't come out in first place at the very end, we raffle those out with your odds of winning the eShop prize based just on the number of points you earn along the tournament. So if you can sign up for that one.
With rating, this is just our 3rd stream on Twitch, and we are still doing restreams, so we're not going to worry about extra Twitch features right now. But in the future, we may consider it. So.
No, Kosa, Swiss does not do double elimination.
Yeah,
Swiss is just
not...
Swiss. There's no elimination.
Swiss is its own format. Double elim is a different format. Those are just tournament formats.
Oh.
It's technically saying no elimination Swiss format, I suppose, is redundant because Swiss by its nature is a no elimination format.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Swiss.
We just emphasize it so that way people know.
But
and
anyways.
Inevitably, we get people who play around, lose, and are like, am I done? And we go, no! You get to keep playing. And they go, oh, that's cool.
But you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night, wherever you may happen to be. We will see you around on the server, and if we don't, we'll catch you here on stream again tomorrow or whenever the next time you can tune in is. We'll see you next time, friends. I'm going to turn it over to Lit to close us out. Otherwise, take care.
I thought you closed it out. out. So bye.
Bye.